going, everyone? Welcome back to Sigmas and Gamers, and today we just got official confirmation that this year's E3 has been officially canceled, and I gotta say, that was like unexpected, and so without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this and find out the reason why this event actually got canceled. So, it starts off saying that after previously canceling an in-person E3 22 event, the ESA has now informed its partners that there will be no digital event equivalent this year either, meaning E3 2022 has been fully canceled. I wonder why. Is that like it's like 2020 all over again? Whenever the happened. So, continuing, the news broke via tweet from Razer PR lead Will Powers, who said that an email had been sent out announcing the cancellation of a digital E3 event. IGN has independently verified the contents of the email as well. The ESA initially planned for an in-person E3 event this year after having no event in 2020 due to the and that happened in 2020 and a digital one in 2021. However, this was canceled in January, with the ESA at the time unable to make a public statement on whether or not there would be a digital equivalent. According to the sources speaking to IGN at the time, discussions around E3 have been fraught throughout the year, with third parties normally involved finding the ESA's ongoing silence regarding their plans frustrating. And sources connected to the event tell IGN that discussions about the possible digital equivalent have been ongoing ever since, but without strong momentum to drive them. Instead, the ESA seems to be making plans to regroup for a larger comeback in 2023. And then, as a writing of this article, it looks like they made a little update and revision to it based on what they got some other news on this. And it says the ESA has shared an official statement with IGN confirming that E3 2022's cancellation and announcing E3 will return in 2023 with a reinvigorated showcase. Well, let's hope for the best. And here's what they had to say. We'll devote all of our energy and resources to delivering a revitalized physical and digital E3 experience next summer. Whether enjoyed from the show floor or your favorite devices, the 2023 showcase will be the community media and industry back together in all new format and interactive experience. And we look forward to presenting E3 to fans around the world live from LA in 2023. The ESA adds that the 2022 showcase has been canceled so the organization can focus its resources on the 2023 show. And so yeah, that's kind of like interesting in why they actually canceled E3, like because I know how the reason why E3 originally got canceled back in 2020 was because of this that's been spread around all over the world and just shut the entire economy down, and while we're social distancing and had a lot of uncertainty, and then of course transitioning back to last year in 2021, that's when we got a digital event and things were starting to get back to normal to where we saw trailers and gameplay footages of upcoming games such as Halo Infinite and Breath of the Wild sequel, or Breath of the Wild 2, or whatever they're going to call it. And so right now it looks like for E3 2022 being canceled, I gotta say this could create even more and better avenues for E3 of next year, and hopefully they'll actually try something new instead of just kind of redoing the same format over and over again, just like they did for many years. To where I remember way back in the day in like the early to mid and late 2000s, I remember E3 was just like something to get really excited about, because to me it actually felt like a holiday event. Like basically it kind of felt like a holiday to me, and then it slowly started to get less exciting and all this stuff, because they were showing a bunch of trailers of games that didn't seem like grasp our attention or our interest at all. Just show trailers, then boom, press conference done, but hey, if they're willing to sacrifice E3 2022 to actually create a better output for 2023, all I gotta say, I'm actually all in for it, and actually want to see how this all could actually play out and actually change the way we actually see events like this every summer. But hey, and then after all, even know that they're not going to have an E3 this year, it looks like that we can still seeing Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo doing their own press conferences, just like how Nintendo's been doing their directs over the years. Then also kind of saw similar things happen back in 2020, to where PlayStation were showing all their games, their live stream events, and then same with Xbox. Where they showed gameplay footage of Halo Infinite for the first time, and then all the good jazz. But hey, only time will tell, because we're still fresh kind of like still fresh in the year, and now we're kind of, as in making this video, we're now at the point to transitioning into the second quarter of the year. And so yeah, that's going to be for today's video, guys. And if you found it to be helpful and informative, then be sure to drop a like as always, because it does help the channel out a lot. Subscribe for more content like this. Hit the bell to be notified when my next video is going to drop. And if you got your own thoughts or opinions based on the recent news of E3 getting canceled this year, so that way they can create a better output for next year, then go ahead and sign off in the comment section below, get a discussion going, because I would love to see your thoughts on this. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next one.